Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL has once again returned to Oakland, California. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Dragons of Oakland. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Regular. Hurry. Hey, alert. Pistol.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 17
yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And some room to work. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Point it right. Up. Hey, alert them. 180.
Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Kings. Run. Alert. Hurry.
Here's Mayfield. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Intended for Bucky Irving. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Run. Kings. 180. Real. Regular.
Mayfield now. They'll find the open there. That's complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. Pistol, pistol, pistol.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a second and 10.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. 180. Hey, alert 33. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run, run, run. Alert, 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 alert. Cut.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Real, real, real. 20. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Regular, regular, regular. That's it.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Touchdown! From 17 yards out. And the Dragons will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score Dragons 7, Rams nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. We'll get this to about the 38.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, Warrior 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw here. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down and 4.
18 down. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Put the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Come on.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll slide down to avoid the count. Contact.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
A give right side for Pacheco. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Here we go. 70, 19, 50, 60. 18, 5 in. Buffalo 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Second and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Now they'll change things up. There's a quick throw caught out wide. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
7 Pirates. Get up.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Crack all 80. Crack the 60. Crack the 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Tucker Kraft, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hurry! Hey, alert 33. Real. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Kings!
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Alert! Hey, alert 30.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, alert! Pistol. Regular. Alert! Hurry!
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game.
Real.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Regular. Hey, alert! Dad.
Mayfield with it once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
4 yards. That's another first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Run. What's that?
Now Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Come on.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
32.
Now it's the backup Stafford. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre and post snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
And now they'll audible to something else. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Oh, he's got a little down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
18 Rabbits, 19 Lions. Panther 60. Hot 70, hot. Ready.
Here's Pacheco once again. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Here's a 2nd and 5.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70, cut 19, cut 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 19, Pioneers.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tucker Kraft with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Trap 50, trap 50.
2nd and 9 now. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
18.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hurry, hurry! Pistol. Run, run, run. Rail. Regular. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 31-yard line.
180!
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Hey, alert 33! Kings! Hurry! Opposite! What's up?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Switch! Got it! Alert! Point it right. Hey, alert! Pistol. Hurry! Hey, alert 33! Run. Got.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
180!
Now they'll shift things around.
Rail. Regular. Hey, alert 33. Kings. What's up?
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. That is caught. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's second and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! Good. Hurry, hurry! Ready, be ready, be ready! Pistol, pistol, pistol.
Mayfield. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready! Count! Ready!
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
At the 48-yard line.
Come on.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 21
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Rams.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Baker changing the play at the line.
Hurry! Real. Regular. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pistol. Up. Hey, alert! Kings! Hurry! Point it right. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
20. Run.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. An audible here to get a new look.
Real. Regular. Up. Pistol. Regular. What's up?
4th down, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
13 yards on the play. And an Oakland first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
At the 35-yard line.
King. Point it right. Run. Point it right. Done.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
Big time to it. Let's go.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Alert. Real. Hey, alert 33. Real. Regular. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
36-yard line.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
6.
Pistol. What's that?
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 33 yards that time.
At the 3-yard line.
King.
Now Baker going to change it up. Irving. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
A loss of 3.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
Done. Alert. What's that?
Mayfield down. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Dragons have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. You talk about rookies having big statistical years. He had a boatload of these in the regular season, more than 1 per game, and now he has his first here in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by playing in the postseason, but they can just let that go because he's as confident as they come. And I know that he believes that that's the first of many playoff touchdowns that he's going to have as his career progresses.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. 19 target, 18 runner, 18 runner. Hurt. Mustang 19.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 679 Bronco, 1250, 7 Pirates, Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11.
Back to throw again. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And the Rams first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Ready. Panthers, check.
Here's Pacheco headed right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 60 Everett. 60 back.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He'll try to do it himself. He'll try to do it himself. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Roll. Let's go.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Traffic. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
They'll drop the throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 10 yards out. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Dragons 24.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Darius Davis on the return. They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
180. Alert, 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 alert.
They'll run the draw with Irvin. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Regular. Hurry.
2nd and 6. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Once again, it's Irving. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hurry, hurry! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Kings, Kings, Kings!
Mayfield.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Good check. 180!
And now an audible here into something else.
Kings, Kings, Kings! That.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Irving.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
this has been and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, there might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. On the arc, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge.